You are now tuned into the Cold Cut Show, the illest motherfucker show in the world. And I'm your host, Black Morris, the coolest dude in school. And the whole world is my school. And I'm here with my motherfucking brother, Will Star. What's up, nigga?
Star, baby, Cold Cut Show.
Damn, you know I'm lit. I did your intro for you. My fault. I got a special motherfucking guest tonight. My motherfucking brother.
Got your boy Ed.
My motherfucking hat boy.
You got Brooklyn in the motherfucking building, you heard?
My nigga Hands. What's up, my brother? How you doing tonight?
How are you?
How does it feel to fucking be here, first of all?
First of all, I appreciate this. I want to say thank you. It's an honor to be on Cold Cuts. First of all, I never did no interviews in my life.
Yes.
This is my first interview, so you got the honor the same way I got the honor to be on your show.
One hand wash the other,
That's
right?
how it is, man. That's how black people need to move anyway, if you ask me. But that's a whole nother topic for a later time in the show.
That's what real niggas do.
We're going to touch on that.
And let me tell you, before we get into your story, I just want to tell a little story of mine.
Do your thing, beloved.
The story I want to tell is how I met this brother.
How you met me?
Now, we got two parts of the story.
Okay.
The second part, I can't really remember too much, but I remember the first part. The first part is just real shit.
Let's talk about
I'm sticking and moving, bobbing and weaving, running through the building, getting to it. My gang is in the building. I ain't gonna say where he at, but he in the building. And as I come from busting up, you feel me? I'm moving and sticking and moving and sticking. I see my nigga in the building. He ain't my nigga at this time. I don't know him. He doing his own thing, but he hooded up. He hooded up. Now, me, the type of nigga I am, when you sticking and moving, you gotta patrol the perimeters.
Factual.
So when I see him,
Y'all see what's going on.
I ain't really see him. You know why when I saw him, I ain't really see him? Because his vibe, his energy was good. His energy was dope. If I had to look at him in that situation, it's not good. This nigga energy was elite. When I looked at him, he said to me, he's like, oh, yo, bro, I'm just, he tried to fake tell me what he was doing, like, to let me know. And you know what? That shit come from that's why I only fuck with niggas like, who's like me, like family men, real men, down to earth niggas, because that's where that come from. This a nigga that got kids like me. So he know when he see another nigga walk in a building, he know a nigga, you know that's what a nigga worrying about, like, what this nigga doing here? I don't know this nigga, I got kids. You ain't have to do that to me, like, yo, bro, like, yo, I'm here. And when he said that, I looked at him, and I said, bro, nah, you good. And I said that because when I walked through, I felt this energy. I know good people when I'm around them. So that's the first encounter we had when we met. The rest is good history. But I just wanted to say, bro, I knew you was a real nigga before I even spoke to you. Flowers.
Let me tell you something.
Flowers.
I don't speak. I learned this from my mom. My mom was very, very big. Rest in peace to my mom, first of all.
Rest in peace, Mama Love.
Yes,
my mom was very, very big on energy. My mom, I used to bring people to my crib, yo, and this is true story. I'll bring them in the living room, set up, start playing the game and shit. My mom would be in her room, bro. Yeah. And my mom would be like, yo, who you got in my house? Yeah. And I'd be like, I just brought one of my mans from school, yada, yada. And she'd be like, nah. After tonight, don't bring him back here.
She wasn't feeling that energy.
And I'd be like, I'm like, what you mean, Mom? My mom used to be like, my soul, don't take him.
Wow. She wasn't feeling that energy. Wow. And that's how I am too. Look, I'm very.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm a spiritual nigga, bro. I connect with all that.
It's very, very big. You have to pay attention to that because it could lead you astray or it could lead you to your way. You gotta just pay attention to which direction and which energy you following because it's negative and positive.
Right. Absolutely. Like I said, bro, when I bumped into you in that situation, I knew the energy was lit, and from there, the energies only got greater. So I'm glad to have you in my life. I know you're a real nigga, because we don't even say that. You never said it to me. I hate when niggas say they real niggas. I be ready to slap a nigga head off, because real niggas don't say they real niggas. We just get to it. Now, before I really, really get into your interview, I want to say this other thing, you know, because my other nigga, he from Brooklyn. And he said, yo, when a Brooklyn nigga fuck with a Harlem nigga, he said that Harlem nigga is chosen. Wait, now before I get into that, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not a man of pride. I was in jail. I was bitten with Brooklyn niggas, and Most of my team was Brooklyn niggas. And let me tell you why. Because them niggas thought I was either from Brooklyn or the Bronx. They knew I was from not Harlem. I'm not going to say I'm not from Harlem. I was born in the Bronx, but I was raised in Harlem. But when them niggas saw me, they saw me as like a Brooklyn nigga. Or like a Bronx nigga. Not trying to say Bronx niggas ain't fly, nothing like that. And let me tell you why. Let's get into the history of this. Most niggas say that Brooklyn niggas is grimy. I disagree. I say Brooklyn niggas is savage when they gotta be. Because in my situations, when I was dealing with Brooklyn niggas in jail, them niggas was jacking me because I was savage when I had to be. Anybody who wasn't savage when they had to be, sorry for Harlem niggas and any other borough, wherever you was from. If you wasn't savage when you had to be, you was going to get ran over. And that's the thing. That's what my nigga meant by that shit. He was trying to say, like, nigga, because I know how niggas, a pussy nigga think a Brooklyn nigga is grimy. It's not grimy. You gave enough rope to hang yourself. That's how that shit go.
There you go.
You let me step on you, I'ma step on you. This shit is survival of the fucking fittest. You understand what I'm saying? So, but how you feel about that statement, what my nigga said? How you feel about you as a Brooklyn nigga fucking with certain Harlem niggas?
You are chosen. Because we're not going to fuck with everybody. One, growing up has always been Harlem don't fuck with Brooklyn niggas.
Right.
Stigma.
Let's keep it all facts. Let's keep it all facts. Talk about it.
We stick up. We gonna rob them. We broke. We hungry. We all of this. Nah, it ain't that. To be honest, a lot of Harlem niggas move like they better than niggas, and Brooklyn niggas just don't like that.
Oh no!
Listen. I know this.
How you better than me? And we both going to peace. You going to peace in Harlem. I'm going to peace in Brooklyn.
Oh
listen,
no!
These are facts. Let me tell you what we go through where we from. All of us that grew up together. Let me tell you why we couldn't climb as a whole. Cause amongst us, that's what we do. Nigga, you don't get more pussy than me. You don't fuck more bitches than me. That's the Harlem shit.
I feel like that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Everywhere around the right group of niggas. If you that group of niggas that's into fashion, into staying fleet, you know what I'm saying, into getting money, about bitches, that's the arguments you should be having. Yeah. If you ain't having those type of arguments, what you really do in them ages?
Or how about these type of arguments? How much can we invest tonight to put some money on some land?
You want to know what's crazy? A lot of niggas don't even have that conversation. A lot of niggas that have that conversation,
I'm tired of those The reason why I stood away from street corners and benches is because of those conversations. Who get more pussy? Who get more money? Listen, first of all, at a certain age.
Shout out my son Solo in the house.
First of all, at a certain age, you should be laid up with your woman,
That's
formulating a family and a castle and a foundation. So that conversation is for young niggas. You understand what I'm saying? But I say that to say I agreed with you as how Harlem niggas are. Very competitive. But see, the difference with me, I was born in the Bronx, Cortland. I was raised.
Sounded brown.
I was raised on the fucking east side of Harlem. Now, the east side of Harlem is not like the whole Harlem where.
I ain't gonna hold you, it's different.
Where
we gonna speak about that.
Now,
we gonna speak about that because Harlem.
I need your opinion on the east side.
I got something to tell y'all because y'all been running around. Not sorry to cut you off like that.
No, go ahead, gang.
But y'all Harlem niggas be trying to violate Brooklyn, and I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. Y'all got us beat by 1,000 on the east side.
Now, first, what I wanted to say was, I'm born in the Bronx, right? I got about 7 years of there we was wilding. Then I get to Harlem on the east side, and it's not like the typical Vanson wearing Harlem shaking Harlem. These east side niggas, they robbing niggas and beating niggas up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So I'm trying to tell you how I fit in with the equation.
Like Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Like Brooklyn.
So you fucking with a Harlem nigga that's damn near like a Brooklyn nigga.
Yeah, I can say that.
I love y'all niggas. So shout out to my fucking Brooklyn niggas, man. Love y'all niggas. Shout out to the fiends.
It's different.
Shout out to the fiends.
Bruh, I see niggas with washing machines on their back, fridges on their back.
A nigga try to sell me a used Ace bandage.
I'm talking about you see 40 fiends.
A nigga tried to sell me a used Ace bandage.
Two foot on Lexus.
And that's normal.
Zombie land.
You understand me?
All right, brother.
40 fiends at one time is not normal to me. That's scary for me.
Yo, if y'all now tuned into the
It's
Cold Cut
zombie
Show,
man.
I hope y'all fucking, I hope y'all niggas is entertained.
Yo, Lex,
I hope y'all
Lex
entertained.
Zombie Land, man. Lex Abbott Zombie Land.
Now I want to start the interview.
Let's go.
My brother,
What's up?
where you from?
Brooklyn. I represent.
Where you from?
50s. Clarkson Avenue. East Flatbush to be exact.
How was it growing up out there? You about 30 in late 30s? Is it?
36 to be exact.
Okay, so the 90s era was popping, crazy.
Yes.
How was it growing up where you from? Talk to me.
Growing up for me, I was a bad kid. I ain't gonna sit here and finagle. I was a bad kid.
Okay.
I was the kid that I couldn't go to no family events unless my mom was there. If my mom wasn't there, I couldn't be there.
Okay.
That means you was also controlled by your mother though.
Oh.
She was the one who had the control.
When she spoke, I listened.
She's a general.
Of course.
Shout out Mama Love.
Gots to.
Shout out Mama Love.
Brown.
You know what I'm saying? What were some of your hobbies? What were some of the things you did for fun?
I was a ball player and I boxed.
A ball player in a box. So now, first of all, you talking to me before you first made your first cold cut sandwich, right?
Right.
You know what that mean?
No.
I'm glad that you kept it above.
It's a subway.
Now you know how these niggas, you know how Vlad and them niggas, Vlad be like what age you was when you first jumped off the porch? See, this is the cold cut show. So when you first made your first cold cut sandwich, that's when you first got turned out. So first, talk to me before you first made your first cold cut sandwich. How was life then?
Oh,
How was the beautiful life?
It was peachy.
What were you into? What were some of your hobbies?
Okay. So
Talk
we had the after school. You know what I'm saying? We had flex. We had flex in Brooklyn where you used to go watch all like the bone breaking, the flex dancing. That's a Brooklyn style of dancing.
Okay.
Wait, now you can't just pass that. Tell us about that. We don't know.
It's sort of like it's break dancing on a whole nother level.
And what's it called again?
Flexing. It's basically a collaboration of different styles of dancing.
Now listen,
So
I knew y'all niggas was monsters with the dancing, cause every time I went to a house party back in the 90s, nigga, I felt out of place. I felt out of place.
I'm gonna be real with you. It's two types of Brooklyn niggas when it comes to this dancing shit.
Okay.
You got your American Brooklyn dancing niggas, and then you got your West Indian Brooklyn.
Now I went to a West Indian house party.
Oh, so you see like the
Those niggas that jump from 3 stories
Oh
up
yeah,
and
it
start
was
landing
different.
on bitches
But
and
what
all
you
that
seen,
shit.
you said a West Indian house party.
Yeah.
So was it a basement or the upstairs?
It was a basement.
Okay.
It was a. You know I ain't lying, gang. Let's talk. It was a basement.
At the end of the party, was there holes in their sheetrock walls?
No, but they was waiting for me outside.
Oh, okay.
You heard?
Why they was waiting for you outside?
I was drippy, Coogee, white Coogee, all
Oh,
like
definitely. You was out of place.
out of place. And let me
didn't
tell you
know
more.
nobody.
Let me
was
tell
out
you
of pocket.
furthermore.
He was out of pocket.
Let me tell you
Nobody.
Out
furthermore.
of pocket.
I was with a bozo.
That's what it
The bozo took me out there for the armor. And I ended up having to like, yo, listen, we gotta get up out of here, nigga. I'm old 50, nigga. This shit.
Breathe.
Why the whole party outside now that I'm
You
leaving?
wanna know what's crazy? I got a situation. My son wasn't no bozo. He just was drunk. You know what I mean? Shout out my son Terror, cause he a real nigga. You heard?
Not Terror, who we just had on the show last night.
Yeah.
Nah, this is Terror from Brooklyn.
It's
you
the
heard?
Brooklyn Terror.
My son was a different breed. He just was.
He was off that night.
He was super drunk that night.
He was
you
off
heard?
the
So
square. He was off the square.
my son basically.
Pardon me, gang. You do have a Guinness right there.
Yeah, I know. I got one down here too.
Don't say
You know
that. You
what I mean?
live. You tuned in. Go ahead, my fault.
So, we in the party on St. John's at my son Easy. Shout out my son Easy, man. Danny Zuko. Y'all know who he is, man. Y'all know how we rockin'. He's my brother for life.
Gang.
So we at his crib and he threw a party and shit. Niggas down there, whatever the case may be. But my son drunk.
Okay.
He wildly
Where this
drunk.
party is at?
It was on
Obviously.
St. John's in Brooklyn. St. John's.
Say that.
St. John's in Eastern Parkway to be exact. So he come downstairs in the party, whatever the case may be. But like I said, he drunk, so he bumped a female. When he bumped the female, she bumped into a nigga. So he's so drunk, he not, like, I mean, he ain't apologize, nothing. So me being the kind of nigga I am, and me being 50 and me seeing what's going on, I'm like, yo, ma, short, you know what I mean?
You apologize on nigga behalf.
She cool with the shit. She like, I know it's a party, you know, I understand. But the nigga ain't trying to hear nothing. I see him make like 2 words to his niggas. And if I'm lying, somebody stop me, because there's a lot of niggas that's probably going to watch the live later and they going to remember this situation. If I lied about anything, comment. The niggas, I just noticed after I realized the nigga not like trying to, like, let it slide, whatever. I noticed everybody in the party taking their beads off.
Your side or his side?
Nah, his side. These, we don't even know these niggas.
Copy.
Niggas take their beads off, and I'm like, everybody take their beads off in the basement. You know what I'm saying? They taking their earrings off, they chains.
I need to know what this is all about.
I'm like, yo, Terror, we gotta get up out of here, because I ain't gonna lie, the basement's small. We can't shake in here. He's drunk, I can't shake in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing him out the basement. We get up out the basement. As I'm leaving, I see my son Easy. I tell my son Easy what's going on. I'm like, yo, boy, shit about to get crazy. Gotta go outside.
Yeah.
Bro, I lie to you not. Y'all know when a football team is running out in the beginning.
Blitzing.
Nah, not even blitzing. This is the beginning of the game. They running out. No, they running out from the tunnel. Me and my son and his cousin get across the street. I'm not dumb. I ain't gonna play right in front of the spot. We go across the street. So we cross the street and we looking at the spot. Yo, bro, these niggas was running out like they was coming out of a football tunnel. Niggas is coming out.
Wow.
Niggas is coming out. Shout out my son Polo. These niggas is coming out. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, when they came out, they just like a football team. They lined up, nigga.
Organized shit.
This shit's getting good. I hope y'all tuned in.
This shit, right? So niggas line up. So now they on this side. It's just me and my son, right?
Oh God.
It's me, him, and his cousin. But I ain't pay attention that his cousin made a phone call.
Okay.
To one of our mans. One of our mans was somewhere in the area just in the nick of time.
He was right.
Bro.
He was right. He had to be
area.
right.
Hold on.
He had to be correct.
Let me tell you.
The story never happens like this.
So when son pulls, like they're walking towards us from across the street.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's about to go down. I'm in front of my man because I know he's drunk. I can't let him get too far. He drunk, bro. Like he pissy drunk.
So you taking care. You taking care.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Bad situation.
I don't know if
accountable for yourself.
I don't know if his cousin is gonna stick and move. I don't know what his cousin gonna do. I don't know his cousin. So I don't know if his cousin gonna ride out when these niggas come across. If he gonna run and leave us, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So as they're literally probably like 4 or 5 feet away from us. The nigga, whoever his cousin was on the phone with, which ended up being my son Nice. Shout out my son Nice, because you really
shout out Nice. Shout out Nice.
He's a hero. He's a hero. I think he's gonna be a hero in the story.
There's somebody else, I can't remember his name, but some was in the Navy. Some was from the Nons, if I'm not mistaken.
Shout out the fucking Nines.
Nah, you can't say that too live on my live like that.
Oh, the niggas ain't Hold up.
You can't say that too
Blame it on the drill music, bro.
You can't say that too loud. The Nines, we gonna get into that. But like I was saying, right, we gonna get into the
Blame my shout out on the Nines to the drill music. I don't know what's going on. I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I'm sorry.
No disrespect, but you don't know, so I gotta let you know.
Right.
Not like that.
Get back to the story though, because I'm loving this shit.
So
his buzzing. You don't know if he's sturdy or not.
Yeah, I don't know if he's sturdy or not, but I gotta get into that mind frame. I gotta go to work. This is what I do. I love fighting anyway. To be honest with you, I get a crazy adrenaline rush.
You know why? You know why I know you get adrenaline rush off of that? Cause you got one nigga with you unsure of, and one drunk nigga you stood 10 toes. You
all the way.
That's a whole. That's an unpredictable
situation. I had a couple
situation.
extra toes that night. I probably was 20 toes down that night.
Yo, nigga, with a football team right there.
Literally, right? So boom.
So
as they're approaching us, let me say it like that. As they're approaching us, My son nice and the other person in the car pulls up. Movie scene.
This way it gets good.
Hop out the car.
This way it's
Back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Back the fuck up.
Yeah.
My son Terra so drunk. My son go to my son. And he like, yo, give me my gun.
Yeah.
My son don't got the hammer on him. He was just trying to get us out the situation. So we could go get the hammer and do what we do.
It's a twist and a turn.
This is all real. I ain't lying about nothing. My son Terra grabbed my son up and revealed we had no grip. It's on sight. Now we getting it, man. I tell you, boy. Like I said, it's a football team. I ain't lying. Niggas could vouch for me. My son D-Lo could vouch for me. My son Easy could vouch for me. There's a couple other names I can't remember right now because they could vouch. We getting it. We getting it. I must have had the most knockouts of my life in one night. Everybody, no haymakers. Perfect. Perfect. I knew where I was planting the left, the right. I knew where I was going. I boxed in. I boxed in.
Your accuracy was on
Yes,
fleek.
100. And remember,
Your accuracy was on fleek.
Can I do something for a reason, Hands?
yes, you can.
For a fucking reason.
Yes, you can.
Nigga, tell us nigga where you trained that. Let's get to that. Let's get to why you be standing. It's not for no reason.
So
Technically, you not supposed to be hitting niggas out here.
alright, so listen.
let's get into that.
I got shot literally the week I was going Golden Gloves. The week I was getting weighed in.
Shout out for a fucking young black brother who
Shout out my son So.
who took the long way home from school because he had dreams and aspirations and
You know
shit
what I
like that.
mean?
Talk to me,
Shout
bro.
out my son So just opened up his own clan store in New York. Go check that out when you're ever in the area. Go support a black-owned business.
Shout that out again too. So they
Shout out my son So Smilly. Check him out on Facebook to see his store. Just opened up a store.
So Smilly.
Black-owned business, East
shout
New
out
York.
So
Go
Smilly.
get your bud, your Fronto, the best Fronto in East New York, the best loud in East New York. Everything's
Where
at
the
a
location
reasonable-
at? Where the
I don't know the
location?
exact location. So send me the
What's
exact
his
location.
gram?
His Facebook is So Smilly. His gram should be the same thing. SOSAMILLY.
Let's start connecting.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody support the black-owned businesses. But like I was saying,
We was talking about them license, them things.
I've been trained with the best. My cousin at a point in her life, she was dating Zab Judah, brother. And I got trained by him, Daryl Judah, when I was like 7 to 11 years old.
What made you throw your first punch? When you knew, like, yo, this is me. I want to be in the ring, crushing niggas.
Personally, what happened was an older BMW nigga. Shout out Brooklyn Most Wanted, because honestly, I wouldn't be the type of person I am today if I didn't go through some of the life experiences I went through, being a younger dude in the 50s and growing up under some of these Brooklyn Most Wanted dudes. I have to shout them out. I have to give them their flowers.
Brooklyn Most Wanted.
And with that, it was one of them that basically, got his life together, had a couple connections, and I was getting into a situation on the block, and he seen me deal with a situation, and he was like, yo, bro, he literally...
So he seen you as a diamond in the rough.
He seen me.
You
fighting.
ain't know.
I'm doing what I do.
But that's what he
outside, niggas violating the block, I'm a handle the block. So, so I was,
Yeah, Cold Cut Show. I got my brother Hands with me. He talking about how he first got into boxing. His hands is licensed. I told this nigga he shouldn't be hitting niggas out here.
It ain't licensed, but it was.
Nigga,
I'm
his hands
supposed
is
to be.
licensed.
You know
Fuck
what I'm
outta
saying?
here.
So
License, go.
with the situation, he seen me getting into a situation. He seen me fighting somebody. He seen me actually work, and he literally pulled over and was like, "Yo, bro, no." No.
Like, you see something in you. That's what's
I'm taking you up out of here. You're leaving tonight.
How old were you at that time?
I was 16 at that time.
So were you already filled with intoxicants and shit like that? You had the condition.
I didn't start smoking honestly till after jail. To be truthful with you, I didn't lose my virginity till I was 18.
Oh wow!
It wasn't.
So
about
you
me
was
being
a good
late
bad
bloomer.
kid.
It was just that once I found basketball and boxing, it was like I really just
That was your passion.
yeah, like I
That
wasn't.
was
wasn't-
your.
Like I fucked with the bitches. Definitely, I always had a shorty, but I got head and shit, to be honest with you.
Well, yo.
But
shout out
I
to
didn't
my
lose
brother.
virginity, honestly, till I was 18.
Shout out to my brother for finding.
Shout out to shorty. She know who she is. You know what I mean? You see, you don't.
Hey, yo, shout out to my brother for finding his passion at a young age and letting that shit keep him away. Guess what?
Yes.
When I found my passion, basketball and rap, I thought I was in the NBA and I thought I had a record deal. And I was trying to fuck everything moving, and I blew it before I even had anything. So shout out to the niggas that recognize what they got at a young age,
take it serious, man.
and they take it serious. I ain't take my shit serious. I thought I was always signed, and I always thought I was in the league. I was the nigga that came outside with the whole basketball gear, powder on the hands, the headband. Yeah, my nigga. I had the North Carolina shorts, all that shit.
Nigga had knee
thinking
braces
I was
and
on. Nigga wasn't nowhere, so shout out to my brother. So yo, what I want to ask you now, bro, is all right. So you fucking with the boxing, you wasn't smoking, you wasn't drinking.
None of that. So he basically.
How did your first fight get set up?
That literally, basically, what happened was, his name is Chin. Shout out to Chin. He literally met my mom that day, met my father that day, and took me to Ohio
Wow.
for a month. You know what I mean?
And he had you in deep condition.
Oh yeah, locked in the basement.
Tell him about that. No, don't skip that. Tell him about the training.
So you went away. You
Yeah,
really
yeah,
went like
I
this was a
was
serious thing.
Yeah, I was going.
Wow.
Shout out to Earl Manigault, man, cause that shit just made me think of that story, man.
Locked in the
Rebound with it.
basement, you know, straight training, no outside, no fraternizing with nobody. This is what I had to do. I had to get a certain way. I had to be a certain way.
Straight focus.
That's it. It is. So he linked me to my amateur boxing career.
No, wait. You skipping? This is an intense interview.
Well, you know,
I want them to know about the training because I was a physical trainer. Talk to these people about the type of training you went through.
Before you can touch the gloves, it's more like you gotta put in 175 push-ups, 175 sit-ups, 175 jumping jacks before you could pick up a glove and do 3 minutes of the jump rope. You know, the bell.
That conditioning is crazy.
You gotta do all of that. You gotta do 50 jabs. No, I'm lying. 200 jabs, mirror jabs left, 200 mirror jabs right. The rope left and right. Stairs. I had to catch rain without looking left or right. Like I had to keep my head straight and watch. It's like on the sides of me, so my peripheral have to. You know what I'm saying? I have to see it with my peripheral and catch it.
Interesting.
And keep my hands up.
Yeah.
Catch it. Hands up.
Ever listen to the Rocky theme song when you train?
No, to be honest,
What type of music you listen to
I listen
when
to
you train?
50. I'm listening to 50.
Give Richard That Trying?
Oh, of course. Many Men. Many Men was literally my favorite song.
I worked there. Y'all was on C74 when that
Alexis,
fucking
what's the
album
word?
dropped.
I'm cool and Bando. What's the word? I'm cool.
Shout out to
I'm
Get
being
Richard
interviewed
That
right
Trying.
now.
I was on C74 when that shit
I
dropped.
was one of those niggas when I had beef when I know the ops was coming to the hood. I put my speakers to the window. Niggas, yo, Bando, you know. I put the speakers to the window and I drop Many Men. I come outside, ready for war. Like what's up? That literally was me. Shout out Winthrop. Shout out Winthrop Junior High School. That made me.
All right. What I want to know is about your first prison experience, because I also know you had some run-ins with the law.
So
I would like to know about that.
I was locked for murder. 2000. I got locked in 2004.
Okay, now remember, my brother, you don't got to use any names or nothing.
Got
you
you.
know? Okay, so go ahead.
I got locked for murder, and like I keep it real. So I get in there. From the jail, from the court building. You know, get on that bus. So now, first time.
Let's not go to the court building first.
Nah. This is.
I need to. Let's go to the night they came and put you in cuffs.
Okay,
Give them your story. Talk to me.
So okay.
What were you doing?
What's crazy, I was supposed to spend the night at my cousin's crib, right?
I want y'all to
But
listen.
my cousin had her homegirl there with another homegirl, right? So thinking with the wrong head at this time, you know, I'm just trying to get in with shorty. I'm trying to get cool. I say fuck it, and I go home. I take the long way. I take the bus with her. I ain't gonna say her name, of course. Take the bus or take the long, cause for me it took me like 15 minutes to get home, but the way I took with her, another like an hour.
Trying to buy time.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
I'm talking. I locked in. That's the crazy shit. I locked in. Shorty was feeling the kid. Yeah, we gonna do this. Me and you, we. Yeah, I'm feeling you. I'm about to fuck with you.
Yeah.
I go home. We on the phone. That's how real it is. I fall asleep with her on the phone. It's like 5 in the morning. Niggas kicking my door.
You busting ass or like?
Nah, I'm asleep. I'm knocked out. Like I said, I came home. I finished taking the bus home. I get to my crib. I call when I get to the crib. We chopping it up.
So they busting your door. They cuff you.
So
look,
boom, yeah.
The first thing they tell you, cause I know we asked. I ain't do nothing.
They ain't tell me.
So the whole time you in suspense.
Yeah, they told my parents, but they ain't tell me.
At what point did you know what you were locked up for? And I want to know, how did you feel when you first heard?
I've been in there for 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours I was locked up for. And then the officer walked up to the cell and was like, yeah, we got him. Like, got him. All the way confused. Mind you, I just came back from North Carolina. South Carolina. My cousin graduated from the Navy. Okay. So we went to her graduation and then we was out there. So the time the situation happened, I was in North Carolina. Okay. Let me just throw that out there.
All right.
So another officer comes up to the side. He like, yeah, 25 to life. So I'm like, what?
How old were you again?
I'm 2004. Man, I'm 16.
Wow.
I'm like, no, I'm lying. You go to adults when 18, right?
No, but I was.
Hold on, I was 17.
Oh, nah. At 16, I was
17. I was 17. Yeah. No,
17, they can charge you as an adult.
Yeah,
but they gonna still put you in C-74 adolescence.
Exactly. And then I go to adults.
Okay. So you were 17.
Right. I was 17. So
this is what they do to our young black men.
Then
time after time.
Then the detective that was on my case, he comes out. He take me in the room and he start questioning me. And I'm like, first of all, I got a lawyer on retainer, so I don't speak.
Didn't want to speak.
You know what I mean? So he like, it don't matter. We got all the evidence on you. You're going down for murder.
Shout out my niggas that know that when these motherfuckers come to talk to you, you don't say nothing. You tell them to bring my lawyer. Listen, I'm going to say this shit multiple times because I even got caught up. I ain't fucking telling nobody, but I fucking told that I was there by mistake. I put myself present. We got to stop talking. Don't say nothing. I already got a nigga telling on me, putting evidence on me, and then I made myself present. So it's like, nigga, you got no chance. Stop talking, my young black brothers out there.
Use your right to remain silent.
Stop talking.
Use it. That's it,
right.
man. Use that.
Go ahead, bro. My fault.
So now I ain't gonna hold you. My head bust like,
right.
Murder. Who the fuck? I ain't gonna hold you. A nigga started panicking. Like, what? Cause you know, like, they violate niggas, bro.
Right.
They throw niggas under the bus. So I'm like, nah, y'all niggas fucking with me. I ain't hearing this.
Fast forward. Did you hit the sprungs first? No. Or you went straight to the building? Classification too high?
Yeah, my shit too high.
Damn.
My shit too high.
I love high classification, niggas.
My shit too high.
We talking that talk now.
My shit too high.
So
I did mob 1 for a day. I did mob. They got me up out of the mob 1. I couldn't be around those niggas. Those niggas' cases was too low for me. They robbing old people. They kicking people off the bus, nigga. I'm a whole murderer. You hear what I'm saying? So boom, I get to 3 men. I'm in mob 1.
No, we gotta talk about that. Like how that went down. Like
intake. All right, so real nigga shit. I didn't know at the time, but my family is COs. But I didn't know. You dig what I'm saying? So my intake experience was fast as fuck.
Right.
So
I'm thinking,
you ain't no water.
yeah, I'm thinking this is the process. You know what I mean? They get you in, they get you out.
Yo,
until
niggas be in intake so long.
I hear niggas saying what you about to say. Like, yo, I've been here 3 days, 2 days. I've been in the I've been in medication for like 24 hours.
Word.
Yo, bro, I swear to you, I got into intake. When I got into intake, I fucking they pedigree you, they read your card. After they read my card, I was in the holding cell for probably like 20 minutes, bro. I went to medication. Medication.
Now I want to know about that time up until when you got to the first house they put you in, and you were at the A and B gates with your.
But I had an altercation. I had an altercation in Mob 1 the first night.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
A nigga hung up on my mom.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, let's go. Talk to me.
So, like,
talk to me.
Like I didn't like.
Oh God,
my
that's
friends,
bad.
And I gotta shout out my friends for
That's
this.
fucking bad.
My friends, we wasn't jailbirds. No offense to anybody, but this is how we was. We wasn't jailbirds. We was smart gangsters. I'm sorry to say, like, we did our shit. We did shit. Like, if you know, we did shit, but we wasn't.
By the way, a jailbird is a nigga that come home from jail and go right back. Come home, go right back. Come home, go right back.
So I didn't have the stories of this is how jail was. I'm experiencing everything firsthand. You dig what I'm saying? Right. What I know is from movies. You know what I mean? What I seen.
Tell me.
I don't have cousins that went to, so.
Tell me.
So basically, what's good, country?
Up on Mama
listen.
How bloody did it get?
It got nasty. This is the first time I did what I seen in a movie ever in my life. So, you ever seen American Gangster, something like that?
Denzel?
Nah, it's a white guy, a Spanish guy.
American
Me. Where he beat the nigga with the phone.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, so
here we go.
Long story short, the nigga basically he like, yo, you can't use my phone. This is my phone, and I'm like, what? This is Mom 1, but I didn't. Like I said, I don't know nothing.
You don't know.
So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm talking to my mom, bro. I ain't staying long on the phone. I just want to tell her, send me some breeze. I need some deodorant. I need food to eat. I'm not eating this shit. I ain't eat for a week.
Pause.
I didn't eat no jail food.
Let me tell y'all how y'all know he's telling the truth, because he had to just rewind and say, like, me and my niggas was not jail niggas, right? Just like me, when I got locked up, I was fucking 16. I never been there, and you know, the response he's given, it proves that he's not a jailbird nigga, because that's the response of an innocent kid. I'm a kid, bro. I'm a kid. Look, I understand you was doing bad just like me, but when I got behind that wall, bro, I was still innocent compared to a lot of these niggas, bro, that had to do what they was doing. And the response, like, yo, I'm talking to my moms, it's still respect. Yo, gang. That shit is still respect. That shit is still humility. You explaining to a nigga before you fucking crush his head. You understand what I'm saying? You explain it to him. I'm being humble before I fucking kill you. Go.
So I must have said this shit. Like,
I get fucking chills when I hear jail stories. I fucking hate them motherfuckers.
Like 2 times, like, yo, I'm on the phone with my mom. I ain't spending too long. Son reached over and he clicked the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
There it
goes. When he clicked the shit, I must have said, yo, mom,
hit the switch.
Like 7 times, like, cause I couldn't believe, like, I couldn't believe that the nigga just hung the phone up on my mom. Like, I told you this was my mom, and you hung the phone up. So I literally took the phone, bro.
Crushed him.
And I banged him with the phone to the point where the CO, she ain't intervened. She stood there and pressed the button. Yeah. You understand? Cause she watched, she seen everything. She sitting. They not in the bubble in Mob 1. They sitting at the front door. They had a table right there. Right. They watching everything that's going on. So she see everything that's going on. She ain't intervened. She let me do what I had to do to prove my point. And the phone was imprinted on the front of the nigga head, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? When the turtles came in. Cause you know that's who come in when they push the button. It's the turtles. When they come in, and I ain't get hit by a turtle, nigga. I got up and I said, I'm not pussy, nigga. Nigga hung the phone up on my mom. I'm not pussy. I'm not I kept screaming, I'm not pussy.
The turtles ain't hit you, right?
They ain't hit me.
Can I pause you for a minute? Look. We let's get in tune. The turtles didn't hit you.
I got up.
No, listen. They didn't hit you because of this reason. This is something I learned. I wanted to know, right, why my whole life I've been fucking niggas up and I don't know how to fight. Right? And you know what I learned? You know what I realized? It's not about who knows how to fight. It's about who got the biggest fucking fight in them. Now wait, let me tell you why your fight was so monumental. The nigga hung up on Mama Love. I'll fucking kill 30 Chinese niggas who know Kung Fu, nigga. There's nothing you niggas could do to me. Bullets, nothing. He hung up on Mommy. And I can't even touch Mommy from here. And them turtles, they knew what was going on. Cause you screamed it out. And they know this nigga ready to die, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Ready to fucking die, nigga.
So,
Continue.
Long story short, they still stashed me up, threw me into the doors and all that, got me up out of there, put me in the Y Me pen. I'm in there for like, and again, like, niggas was like, they be in the Y Me pens for like 40 hours. Yeah. I was in there for like 30 minutes. I do that. And that's because I have family. Yeah. And I'm telling y'all, truth be told, I didn't know.
So when did you find this out?
When I came home.
Oh, so you came home and then found out.
All right, so if y'all know Anderson, Mr. Anderson and Intake, I don't know if he's still there or not, but Mr. Anderson and Intake of C74, that's like one of my great uncles.
JV, what up, nigga? Shout out by
everybody know Anderson because he was like a old mean
crazy
ass.
On my show.
Like he was mean to everybody. He wasn't mean to me. I was Gucci.
Yo, so you fast forward to now you home, but look, before we get out of the prison shit, we run a long time. I need you to let's speed this up. So I need to know your feelings on the prison system and how you feel about how black men deal with today's prison system. And the reason I'm asking that is because I heard something off of one of your podcast segments, and you were speaking about jail. I would like to get that on my shit.
I feel like when you go to jail as a person, right? You go to jail. You go to jail.
Mm-hmm. I need y'all to listen.
I be feeling like a lot of people be making other people feel like they're in jail too.
Right.
Like they're doing the bid with you while you doing the bid. So now fast forward, I'm home, I'm living my life, I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm you know, I'm taking care of the family, you know what I'm saying? I'm making everything for the crib, I'm doing what I gotta do, but I got homies getting locked up left and right, and they calling down my phone like, yo, I need this, I need that. But long story short, I ain't sending you to jail, bro.
Right.
I ain't sit down and plan this situation with you. And you know, strategize how you gonna do this and go to jail. Nah, you went to jail by yourself. So if I gotta do anything, let me do it on my own accord. You know what I mean?
You're not trying to burden. What you're saying is you don't want to burden nobody.
Let me want to do it. Let me want to do it. Let me want to do it. Let me want to look out and want to hold you down. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. I feel like a lot of niggas be making it seem like I gotta do, or the person that's on the outside gotta do. No, we don't.
Now, Bloody, I'm a big up on that, because look, this shit get deep. For niggas who's just tuning in, right? Now, check it. We talking about motherfuckers who go to jail and try to make the people who's on the outside feel like they in jail too. I could relate to that. You know why? Because I was a nigga locked up trying to make my young ass female feel like she was in jail too. All I did was call my ex. I called my ex every fucking chance I got to make sure she was home and she wasn't fucking nobody. Talking to her, yo, I don't want you fucking nobody. Like, yo, when I came home from jail, I realized, like, damn, yo, like, I was trying to incarcerate that girl. When I got with her years later, my nigga, and she sat with me and you know, we spoke and she cried, my nigga, like, damn, yo, she like, I feel like, I blame you for everything we went through. And when I really thought about that shit, nigga, it's my fault. Like, we was together. We was good. Despite what we was going through, I made a bad choice. I got locked up. I kept barking on her for what she really wasn't doing in the beginning, to the point I pushed her to do something, and I came home holding resentment to her. Yeah. When all reality, nigga, I made the fucked up choice. So, and then when I was getting over her in prison, this is where it get deep, bro. Because look, I'm speaking to other niggas, right, that's locked up. And these niggas is like, yo, I'm ready to send a plate out on the homies, or I'm tight, or I'm ready to put the homies' food because niggas ain't sending me letters or coming to see me. And at the time, I was so good financially because of my crutches. I can't relate to that. And not only my crutches, I had mail. Nigga, when you up north, the most important thing is, nigga, mail is like me talking to you. Cause we didn't have all that shit they got now. Right now, these niggas got they got JPay, iPads. We didn't have that. Mail, when I read mail, I'm reading it with the sound of your voice.
Oh, wow. Definitely.
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying?
I can hear how you say
it's narrated. It's narrated.
Yes.
I can see you saying this shit.
So we read that over and over and over.
Like, yo, I'm wearing this type of lingerie. I can see it.
That shit,
I can see it.
So I can't relate to how they feel about wanting homies dead because homies are not there. I'm telling them, like, look, the world keeps going.
Look,
so
man,
now wait, that goes to you.
Yeah.
The question I want to ask you is, how does it feel, you to know, right, that you could have people, right, in certain situations that want to put you underneath the earth.
Fuck them.
Because you just being a real nigga.
Fuck them.
And what's being a real nigga is you taking care of you first. You can't get to them right now.
Fuck them. If that's how you feel, you don't respect me as a man.
Right.
You don't even respect me as your friend.
Right.
You want to kill me because I don't want to send you money because you put yourself in a situation.
Decide.
Go ahead.
Decide.
Do what you got to do when you can.
And well, it's not.
I'm going to live my life.
It's not only about a nigga in jail.
It's niggas in the street that do this
exactly.
shit too.
Niggas in the street. Like, yo, Will.
You fucked up.
I'm glad you don't deal with no treacherous niggas. Your circle is tight.
Niggas
Me, Al.
fucked up and be wanting to make that their fucked up situation your fucked up situation.
Right.
Nigga,
right.
You got 2 legs, 2 arms, just like me.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm. Work them shits.
Right.
There's little kids making money off of game streaming.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about this before we leave, because earlier you spoke to me about your father, right? Who is such an important man. Yeah. And you only gave me wait a minute. You only gave me a little bit of insight about him, right? And like everything you told me about him is shit, bro. That listen to me, bro. Like this shit live. Like the shit you told me about your father fascinates me. I'm fascinated. You understand what I'm saying? And I want you to tell us a little bit about him. I want you to tell us a little bit about him. And I also want you to tell me how the fuck was you able to get into so much trouble with a father like that? Because my father wasn't half as who yours was, and I got the shit beat out of me. How did you do it?
Long story short, my dad was one of the. I'm from Grenada. I'm not from here. From Grenada. My father was one of the prime ministers of Grenada during the revolution. The revolution time was one of the prime minister's security guards, like his right hand security guard.
Remember your movie, Pally, DMX?
Every important meeting he had, every important situation he had, my dad was in the car with him. Yeah. Big AKs. These are the stories I heard. AKs, my dad. When America invaded Grenada for the revolution, all that, my father was gathering guns, running down, taking guns, stashing guns, all types of things.
You said he knew how to make.
Like put them together, break them down, like eyes closed, bomb folded. He could do all that. My pops is one of them One of those types of
You
dudes.
spoke to him about the interview, right?
Oh, definitely. I definitely did. He willing to do the interview with you at any time, whenever you ready. He just said let him know a couple of days in advance. And
What's his name?
His name is Byron Sargent.
Byron Sargent, man. I want to
Salute.
first of all, I want to
Salute.
give a shout out. I want to give a salute, and I just want to say I'm fucking happy to even have a person like that to even agree to jump on this platform that's not even built yet. It's not even built.
That's gonna be
That's
a
just
dope
big
show.
to me. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be a whole nother
He
perspective.
smoke
It's
weed,
dope.
he drink, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So-
you think is
But
he
the
in the city?
perspective is gonna be
Oh,
crazy.
he in Brooklyn. He in Brooklyn.
You lying to me,
He
bro.
in
The
Brooklyn.
perspective is gonna be
I'm
crazy.
Yo, bro, listen. Let me tell you something, bro. We building this now. When we bring this man out here, we're gonna cook a nice dinner.
Oh, he don't eat no
Matter of
meat.
fact,
He
you're
don't eat
gonna
no
do
meat.
it. You're gonna do it.
Oh, definitely. I could cook for him.
Here though, bro.
Oh, no problem.
And I say you because I want him to come and eat something that he's gonna eat.
Yes.
He'll feel comfortable as your hands.
Understand.
Right? So we set this shit up nice. We get pans, we get a nice table. I'm talking about the works, right? And then he drink.
Yeah, he drink.
This is gonna be this is gonna be
drink, he
crazy.
smoke.
We gonna get the bottles.
Yes.
We're gonna get the weed. And we're gonna have one of the best segments of my fucking show.
Definitely.
I'm
That's interesting,
nigga, I'm
man.
mad
That really
excited
is.
to
That's
do
different.
That shit,
That's
bro.
different shit right there.
Word. Mad excited. So yo, man, you are now tuned into the Cold Cut Show, man. I was sitting here with my brother Hans. He gave us a story on where he from, Brooklyn. How he got into the boxing and then he had some run-ins with the law. He overcame these adversities. He's home. He's just doing a family man. He's doing a cold cut thing, man. It's the family man thing. We take care of family. We take care of kids, even if they're not ours. We stepdads. We regular dads, and just staying above water and trying to be healthy and get these finances more better than what they are. And I just want to thank my brother for coming out here, sitting, talking with me. This shit was dope.
Pleasure. It was a pleasure. We definitely got to do a part 2 because we didn't get into a lot of things, man. But
You know why we gonna do the part 2? Because this one is just the audio, and
of course.
so with this one I'm gonna take a couple pics and shit, and I'm gonna put that up with this audio, and then the part 2. I'm not even gonna air this until we do the audio, and I'm gonna save this one with like a 15-minute audio. So we'll have like a 15-minute audio with Vision, and then we'll have this 1 hour long audio to add to it, and we'll leave it because this was good content. It was dope talking to you.
I
Let me tell you
had a
something.
lot of fun talking with y'all for sure.
I always say I have this conversation with Perry all the time. All the time. I commend people that been through the system at a young age and are able to come out and adapt to society. Raise family, live productive lives, because once you in there, especially at that age, right? You went.
I know you. Wait.
It's all about
Listen,
you
let me tell you
knowing
something.
what you
want to do.
You know what I mean?
But
A lot
listen,
of
let me tell you
people-
something. When you go in there at the age I went in there as teenagers, your mind isn't even fucking fully mature or developed.
He giving you flowers.
You know what I'm saying? Your mind isn't even fully fucking mature, bro. So you going in there, it could fuck up your whole outlook, and it could fuck up, it could really mess you up mentally. So I commend any man that comes out and is able to come out, adapt, and just do what they do, because once you go in there at that age, the odds are automatically against you to go back.
Right.
Jailbirds, it happens.
Oh
because,
yeah, I
what
gotta
I'm saying?
say that. I'm very, very, very big, and I'm very, very proud of myself for what I'm about to say. I have never been back to Rikers Island
This is what I'm
since
saying. This is
2006
that's a
when I
commended.
left.
Shout out to my
that's such
niggas
a-
who did that shit one time and
that's
never
such a-
did another
that's such a
bid.
commendable thing,
Shout out
because-
to myself.
I tell you,
Shout
man,
out to you, bro.
You do the studies.
That
listen,
shit wasn't no in it. That shit wasn't no revolving door for
Listen,
me.
listen.
That
You
shit
do the
was-
studies, man. You do the studies. There's serious studies out there, social studies that, the odds are against. That shit is designed for you to go back. You know what I'm saying?
man.
And that's why I say I want to give. I tell Perry this all the time, but you here, and I commend you the same way,
Thank you. I
man.
appreciate it.
Word,
So my
man.
brother, it was dope to have you. I love you.
I love you too.
You understand
bro.
that shit?
Cold cuts,
Real
man.
shit.
It gotta be, and that's another thing. Before we get up out of here, people gotta stop being so scared to acknowledge another black man doing good. As a black man, there's nothing wrong with saying, yo, you did a good thing. Yo, you doing a good job. Yo, I'm proud of you. Niggas need that sometimes, bro.
Yo, listen.
You don't even know how far and how good you can make a person day by just saying those words. Yo, I notice what you doing. I see you. I'm proud of you. You give a nigga so much. You could a nigga could be thinking about killing himself.
We gonna get to that. We gonna get to all my niggas with suicidal thoughts soon because that's something I suffer with. I'm not ashamed to tell nobody. You know how many times in my life I said I wanted to kill myself. Thank God. Thank God I'm self-aware enough to know not to do it.
Of course.
And I'm also aware enough to know that if you say something long enough and you put it in your head more enough, you can manifest it.
Yeah.
Because it's been times where I felt like, shit, I really could do this
You
shit.
trigger your own self. You gotta be
know, so that's another topic for here and there. And this is the Cold Cut Show where we all cut cold, man. We wear our hearts and our emotions on our sleeves. We don't hold back nothing. We don't wear no fucking mask. You know what I mean? So, whose is that?
That was my shit.
We wear our emotions on our heart, everything on our sleeves. We don't wear no mask. What you see is what you get. We cut cold. This is the Cold Cut Show. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to have another great show for y'all next week. But shout out to everybody that's listening and supporting. We love y'all. Let's keep this shit going, man.
Facts, you, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate being on the Cold Cut Show today. Shout out to my son, Perry. Shout out my guy right here, man. I appreciate everything, man. This was definitely a fun and I hope y'all took notes and paid attention because life ain't always, let me say it like this, everything that glitters ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga that's wearing a smile every day on his face don't necessarily mean he happy every day.
Thank God you said that because that's for me. It's for me. It's for them to know that about me. That's all I do. I smile. I'm the Joker. But I'm the Joker. I smile all day, but nobody don't know what the fuck I go through. And we gonna talk.
It don't hurt, man. Tap in with your friends. If you consider somebody to be your friend, I hope you checking up on them. I hope you
life checks. Not only life checks. Not only when you need something.
Tell them. No, you said it. A life check. Explain to them what a life check is.
Oh, life check.
Because we do it all day.
Let me tell you something. If I don't hear from this dude. If 24 hours go by, life check, man. It ain't about, I don't need a favor. I don't need a whole nothing. Nigga, it's just a life. Yo, bro, you good?
How that go?
You know
Tell
what
them
I'm
how the life check go. I could be lit, smack, in the buns, right? How it go?
Yo, I just want to know you good. You straight?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, baby, I'm going to hang up. I already know this nigga what type of time it is. So it's a life check. I'll hang up before he hang up. Like, I just want to know you good. All right, but I already hear it in your voice. You straight. Boom. Hang up. You know what I'm saying? But that's protocol, nigga. That's protocol. Man.
Shout out all my niggas that's out there doing what the fuck they gotta do, taking care of family and holding it down. Cold Cuts, we out here.
Y'all know the vibe, man. Y'all talking about Hands Zoo Live Radio, man. I will be back with underground music, man. Check me out on my Facebook. Check me out on my Instagram.
Give them all that.
Zoo Live _hands on Instagram, Hands Zoo Live Radio on Facebook, man. Check me out, man. Follow me, and I follow back, man. You know how it go. I'm sauce right now. I'm twisted,
certified.
Henny,
Cuts,
loud,
BSM,
top shelf, man. Shout out to Cold Cuts.